Last week, at a weekly progress meeting, we talked about some of the problems that have come up in a recent project. My coworker pointed out that we should have predicted these problems early on. She said, if we'd had considered these problems from the get-go, we wouldn't be where we are today. Yes, it was true, we all agreed. If we knew from the outset what we know now, we wouldn't have as many problems. But, as they say, hindsight is 20/20. I'm Paul Preston. From Venture English, this is 3 Minute English, a podcast in English, about English, for English learners. There were some phrases in that first comment that may be new to you, and may even be a little confusing. My coworker mentioned that we should have considered the problems from the get-go. Then we all agreed that if we knew everything we know now from the outset, we would have been more successful. What are these phrases "from the get-go" and "from the outset"? What do they mean? Well, there is one more hint in the comment. My coworker also said we should have predicted the problems early on. Have you heard this term? Early on? Well, maybe by now you know that these phrases have almost the same meaning. In fact, from the outset and from the get-go mean exactly the same thing. They both mean from the beginning or at the beginning of something. Outset refers to when you set out to do something. To be honest, I don't know where get-go comes from, but the phrases both mean at the beginning. Early on could mean at the beginning too, but early on sounds more like at an early stage or shortly after a project has started, so its meaning could be a little broader, and that makes the phrase a little softer too. So, those are some good phrases to use at your next meeting. From the get-go, from the outset, and early on. But did you notice the idiom in the comment? They say hindsight is 20/20? Well, we'll talk about that one next week. For now, thanks for listening to 3 Minute English. If you have a question or comment, please leave a comment on our website or send me an email. You can contact me on our website, ventureenglish.com. That's VENTUR English.com. And if you like the podcast, leave a comment on Apple Podcasts or Google Play. It really helps to reach more listeners. I'm Paul Preston. Thanks for listening to 3 Minute English.